Hey everyone, this is Peter Brown standing in for Miguel Concepcion for his review of Forza Horizon 3. As with every well-made open world, Forza Horizon's 3 lands are rife with distractions. In this semi-fictionalized setting of Southeast Australia, every mile between you and your presumptive waypoint can feature dozens of detours. Before you know it, you're up 5 levels, 1 million credits richer, and you still haven't reached the music festival that you meant to reach an hour ago. Developer Playground Games expands on the previous game's regional hubs, glorified garages and showrooms to buy a new car, and turns them into their own festivals. Imagine a multi-stage music gathering like Coachella or Glastonbury, except you have to drive 5 miles to get to the next closest tent. Whereas the last game's main campaign path was focused on tournaments, Forza Horizon 3 emphasizes gaining followers in order to open up more events, upwards of 50 per region. When you combine all 4 regions, you have a selection of events that rivals the huge Burnout Paradise. While Forza's Australia doesn't feel notably larger than Forza's Europe, this new locale has the previous one beat on the sheer number of things to do. The now 3-year-old Drivatar system has proven itself as a viable alternative to traditional catch-up or rubber band AI. What's surprising about Forza Horizon 3 is the wealth of social options without your friend's real-time presence. Leaderboards are old hat, as are forming clubs and racing buddies to reach 100% completion. These familiar features are now joined with modes that let you curate your own shareable championships and special events. There's no worrying of building a track from scratch. Instead, you dive into the game's myriad route and destination templates while also designing a stylized flyer. Forza Horizon 3 takes the single-player reputation game to its next evolutionary step with a lesson in branding 101. It's no joke. You have to complete objectives referred to as PR stunts. Once you finish rolling your eyes and accept that it's a sign of the times, you can look beyond the propagandist window dressing and simply focus on the objectives, whether it's by stringing together stunts or executing a single vehicular feat.
You have arrived at your destination.
Forza Horizon 3 pummels you with dopamine hits well beyond traditional races. It's not unheard of to gain a level, unlock a perk, expand a festival, and obtain a new car in the span of seconds. This can occur at any time, whether you've just completed a championship or simply avoided traffic while jetting down the highway. The skill tree has also tripled in size for this Australian excursion. Along with perks that enhance the ability to get more perks, you can purchase experience points and earn bonuses that ultimately lead to new cars. This is a series known for taking reasonable liberties in its real-world locational inspirations. For Forza Horizon 3, that means being able to drive from Surfer's Paradise to Byron Bay in 90 seconds, normally a 1-hour drive. Real-world locales like the Kiowa Valley and the 12 Apostles also litter this eastern region of Australia. It's a pleasingly subdued version of the continent rather than a caricature of it. There's a generous helping of lush forests and open fields set to the often gorgeous backdrops of weather and day and night cycles. After tackling Mediterranean Europe and Colorado, the shift to Australia is fitting for a driving series that has now made room for more off-road competitions. The natural unpredictability of off-road driving is a stimulating accompaniment to the more structured asphalt races, and you can't deny the thrill of holding your breath while barreling through a forest, praying that you thread between trees that aren't clearly visible until they're only 5 yards in front of you. With Forza 3, Turn 10 and Playground Games affirms the series' status as the driving game for everyone. It speaks to the series' broad appeal that you can devote dozens of hours on a handful of vehicle classes without ever sitting inside of a 4x4. All the while, the developers' calculated kitchen sink designs and rich reward system persistently tempt you to explore beyond your comfort zone, whether it's by granting you a special new car or reminding you that stunt races can impress over 100,000 fans in the game. Enhancing your own brand might be a turnoff, but pulling off sick e-drifts on a mile-long series of curves makes the whole PR work worthwhile.
Enough wins, boss. Give somebody else a chance. Kidding. Keep it up.